Hey, folks, welcome to Shark Hitter TV morning show with DJ Shark Hitter. So, today was a good show on with Jim Terry, Crab Legs Friday, Mr. XXNN, uh, Johnny Yarbrough. Everyone's shows are doing successful. I'm glad that that's happening. I'm doing the best I can with the time I have. I do like going on earlier, but as usual, I do late night. Late nights are okay for me, long as I can handle the hours. Because I do stay up late and do a lot of schoolwork, but sometimes I don't have the best news of all time, but I do the best I can with, the information I have. So, starting off, I'd like to say hello to everyone in the chat. Donkey Dick, Erica Sutter, Queen of ASEAN. Thank you for coming in. Thanks for everyone that's come here. I know that you had an exciting day, so I hope everybody's day was nice. There was a nice break in the heat today. It was nice on Long Island. It's 65 now and clear on where I live, Long Island. Hope everyone's weather was nice. So, thank you for coming in. So, what do you want to talk about? What's in the news? Well, in the news, we have a lot going on with two parents leaving behind 3 children. That was what happened. And, the young fella that did this, I wouldn't even call him the killer, was a teacher, and he was having problems in school with other students, and they said that he had went ahead and went and had his hair cut. Who in the right frame of mind goes and gets a haircut and then acts like they didn't do anything, but then, gets arrested while getting his hair cut? What kind of world are we living in? Hey, Rainbow Melon, how are you? Good to see you. Thanks for listening. Glad you're here. I know that I'm up against a lot of other people that are on right now, but they're no match for people that tell the truth. And the truth is what it is. The truth came out today on Crab Legs Friday. Jim Terry brought it to light. From what I understand, those people were responsible for making fun of my son and making comments about my son. Jim Terry told me things they were doing on their YouTube channel about my son, and I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate bullies. Sit there and don't know me to decide who I am and what I do. Well, I'll tell you what, who I am and what I do is none of their business. And they have no right making comments about my family, my son, and what he does. He's an older teenager. He's going to be 17 years old. My son is my son, and I love my son. And I'll tell you what, I held my son from a baby, saw him born, raise him, and nurture him each and every day of his life. And there's nothing you could put on it. What I do for my son, I've given up everything for my son. And I'll tell you what, nobody could put one iota on that. That's making fun of me and making fun of my family. And I'll tell you what, that will all come back in karma against those people that do those things. Karma will get you, and karma's already catching up with you. As you see, Jim Terry brought some of that to light today on Crab Legs Friday. And then Jim Terry's got more information coming up about these people that are doing this. And how much more is there in the closet that they have? How much is in their darkness? How much darkness do they hide in their closet? Huh? You know, what do they have that they're hiding? Well, they ain't hiding much if they're going so public and showing it, the type of people they are. And then I got people that I've supported turning against me because I support Jim Terry. So what? I done nothing to them. Jim Terry's done nothing to me. And I have every right to hang out and laugh with the man. You know, I have every right to have the friends I want. This is America. You can choose who your friends are. And I am glad that I have friends like Jim. I'm glad that I have friends like this in the chat and in the community. We're growing. We stick together. We don't talk about anybody. And I like what Skyhawk says. They pretend to be righteous, but worse than the people they try to imitate. Isn't that the truth? You never find the butthole in internet, that's for sure. I'll let everyone else speak to themselves. A lot of laughs. Well, even though this might be a game to some and then a game to others, you know, it is funny about how they sit there and they're trying to hide who they truly are, what their true identities are from who they really are with who they're with. And usually likes attract like. Now, I can say that. That's a fact. Likes attract like. And from what I see, those people are all a bunch of nothing but a bunch of lowlifes and low-class people. And if any of them think I'm a punk, they sure have an idea what a punk is. Well, I'm far from a punk. Here on this earth long punk. I can tell you that. So I'm going to get that off the table right now. I've lived a good life and I plan on living a lot longer and living a good life with my family and my friends. And nothing's going to stop that. Nothing is going to stop my life and what I like to do and how I live. And I do not live a dirty life. From what I understand and what I saw today, that is the dirtiest of dirty That's a pig of pigs, okay? A man that does that and thinks it's glorious, and somebody that thinks it's glorious that's taking pictures with this thing, I will call it, is very disgusting, very detestable to me. All right? The way he's doing it, the way he's making fun of people, the way he's going in. I heard about things he was doing, that guy, that Jim Terry brought up today. And from what I understand, that person's been going in like behind the chats, uh, like going in the back chats and making comments. And I saw comments being made on Johnny's back chat the other day that were not so nice, but we didn't read them out loud. And then we made sure we didn't let it bother us. And I'll tell you why. You know why we didn't? Because they're not worth it. They're not worth it. So that's why I'm not upset. And what's that? So if everybody is and still has the pictures or has access to that, to those pictures, look around, see what this person does, see how their lifestyles are. Yes. I'm telling you that I'm not hurt by and I'm not scared of these people. And I'll tell you why. Because there's nothing they could do to me. I take care of my responsibility. And I take care of my responsibilities. People are saying things like that, but they don't know me. And I do take care of what I have to. And I've done it the best I could with what I had. And many of us have gone through tough times, but not that tough, where we always pick ourselves back up and run. So even when you get knocked down, you pick yourself back up. And I'm telling you, when I've been knocked down, I pick myself back up and I keep going with it. And I keep going with it. And I'm going to make it. And I'm going to do it. And I don't care what people say. Because when you want to do it, you can do it. And that's how I feel about it. No matter what they say, I'm still going with it. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going to go anywhere. I'm not going to tuck my tail between my legs and just take off and not do what I like to do. So what? I like to go on do my YouTube channel. So did they. So why do they have a problem with me? Because they do. So I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm here. Everybody's here. I have friends that still come. You don't see me crying. You don't see me saying, I give up. Now, feeling that emotion of giving up is like doing nothing at all. Now, getting up and pushing yourself to do is what I'm doing. I'm pushing myself to do what I like to do. I love all the comments that are coming in. They're really good. Thank you very much. The comments are great. These are really good comments. Thank you very much for coming in. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, they probably made a good music video. That's all right. You don't see me mad, right? Boy, everyone's coming in now. I got more people coming in. Jim Terry's getting pizza. I don't know. I don't think Jim will be on. He's probably eating his pizza now. He probably making those phone calls got himself all hungry, talking about food from Denny's. Man, he made a lot of phone calls. He did very successful at calls. Telling you, man. It was very successful. Maybe Bob Farrell's out there. Maybe Bob Farrell is out there. I don't know. But I did let Jim know that I'm on. He might reply. Don't know. But I did let him know. That sounds like good, Rainbow, making me hungry. What was that? What was that? That breakfast that Jim was asking for? I don't know what it is. Sky High breakfast or something like that. I don't know. From Denny's. It's some breakfast from Denny's that he wanted. There he is. It's Richard Cranium. He's here tonight. He's in the bushes. Bob Farrell's here. That's good. So I'm just communicating with Jim to tell him I was on once again. So what do you people think? What does everyone think in the chat about this guy? What do you think about his pictures? What do you think about the pictures they took together? I think it was very disgusting, belittling. I don't know why they wouldn't want to show themselves like that. So I'll put the link in. Hey, Jim. I I am right now. Bob's coming up. All right. I put the link in the chat, everyone, just to let you know. I don't know. Hey, Bob, how are you?
Good. What's going on?
I'm starting my show. Just started the show. Wanted to come on, and talking to everyone. Jim's coming on.
Oh, good. I just got home about a half hour ago. Did a couple things, and I turned on my computer, see who's on.
Yeah, we were talking about you too.
I heard you say, what the fuck is that?
Bob, that is the big show was tonight. The reveal came out. We released all the pictures and the websites. The haters have already had it taken down. They took down their website.
I know who that is.
Who?
That's Salty Pancakes.
So, did you hear who the person was that had the nudes with their dick hanging out and they wanted their wife to fuck them while they blew a black guy? It was all over the websites for 2 years.
No, I know nothing.
It was Charlie Sending Love and her husband.
Oh, my God.
And it's disgusting. We got it all on Rumble. It's on our Rumble channel tonight. But John, I've got something else. I see Ty Corbett is in the chat. We've been trying to call Ty for 2 weeks.
Yes.
Did you hear what happened to Lance?
No.
So it was on XNN earlier tonight, Bob. I've got it right here. We call XNN was already tonight, and then we did Crab Leg Friday. Here it is. Go ahead and bring this up, Shark Hitter.
Yep.
It was a huge day, Bob. You missed it.
I did.
Lance's house is up for sale, the Connex box.
$50,000.
Yeah, we called the real estate agent live on the show on XNN. You're gonna have to see what happens. It was fucking hilarious. He said Lance was out there recently. Lance is back. So there's a bunch of other stuff too. Ty Corbett, did you know this house was for sale, his Connex box? And we take you on a tour of it. You could see what the inside looks like. Bob, it's disgusting. We offered him $5,000 for it on the spot.
Oh, damn. I missed a lot tonight.
And you missed Charlie Sending Love. She was actually on Watcher of Crazies as the information was being disseminated. Yeah, Skyhawk, $50,000 they want for it. Supposedly it's Lance's, and well, you're gonna have to watch XNN. It's pretty fucking interesting. But I said I was trying to buy it for my son, Dylan Rounds. The kid didn't know. The real estate agent sounded like he was about 15 years of age.
Actually, today was Dylan's birthday.
Was it really? I didn't even know that.
Yeah, August 1st.
That's a surprise.
Wow. Yep. Today was Dylan's birthday.
How old would he have been, Bob?
I think 22, if I'm correct. Either 21 or 22.
Oh, shit.
Have to be older than 21. He's been gone how many years? 3 years?
Yeah, right. Then I guess it's 22 now.
22.
He got killed, at 19?
Yes.
And at 19, 21. Yeah, he'd be 22.
22. So so that's really weird.
Such a
Wait
life,
till you see now, don't forget, Lance lived in there, I believe, with 2 children. Now, we haven't heard from Ty Corbin. Maybe he didn't know that house was for sale. We tried to call Gay Steve on the show and see if he knew the real estate agent who sounded like he was about 12 years old.
Who the fuck would pay $50,000 for that fucking shithole?
You know what's interesting is that it was like the real estate agent has gotten calls before for Lance. You could tell.
Wow. I just, you know what? I hope Ty Corbin doesn't really think I put that on that.
No, Ty Corbin's being a weirdo lately the last couple of months. I heard he had to go back to work.
I mean, I'm not like that. I would never do something that, especially on somebody's obituary thing.
Yeah, Skyhawk. I knew he would delete his obituary. Not obituary. He'd delete his Reddit account, and I got a backup of it. We did a whole. I have a whole 1 hour show that actually shows the nudes and stuff from it. It's fucking sick.
You want to send that to fucking Child Protection Services there in Mississippi or wherever that fucking people where they live. God damn.
Well, they deserve what they get, man.
And then you, Mark, you and your son, these guys are. Why are they picking on your son for?
I don't know.
I mean, I watched them the other night live, and those guys over there are really sick.
Well, long as I do what I do, I'm not letting them win. That's what it is. And I'm friends with Jim and Mr. X. They don't like it. And they don't like the people I associate with.
Well, that's basically what happened to me. And I mean,
too bad.
Oh, I'm telling you, the shit that I went through, and and then naturally they took my channel down. I could give a shit less. But problem is now I can't do another one. But eventually I probably will. I don't know.
Well, you're going to be able to. You said you're going to.
Yeah, well, I haven't quite decided exactly which way I want to go. And somebody said here in the chat room that fucking Shackley was talking shit about me today.
Yeah.
She's another fucking asshole.
Jim's getting
she's
smart.
back. I saw her in Watcher Crazy's chat. Watcher Crazy was actually doing the show with that girl on the show as the information came out, and she got quiet as fuck. Charlie Sending Love wasn't call. And you know what's weird? Belle V came up on the panel or on the show and told us that she got into it with that girl about 8-9 months ago because she said her husband looked like he was transitioning.
Oh, yeah.
And now it turns out to be true. Yeah. There was a bunch of weird shit tonight, Bob. Bunch of weird shit. Ellen Berg was in the chat, but Watcher Crazy tonight when Johnny went on, Johnny was up to about 160. She had 34 in there.
Wow.
You could just tell they were devastated. And here's the other interesting thing. Fumble Nuts was supposed to go on tonight and did not go on, and he was under his alt in the chat rooms. We believe he might have got a second strike again or be on a timeout. So he might have had one fall off and then got it back. But, yeah, he did not do a show tonight. Watcher Crazy did. Well,
if anybody watched him last Friday night, he was supposed to be on a cruise this week. That's why he wasn't going to be on tonight. And he said, I won't be on for the next 2 weeks because after I get back on the cruise, I'll be somewhere else. Maybe he's got more going with YouTube than we know.
I think he's on a hiatus of more. What is if after a 1 week ban? What is it? 30 days?
I don't know. I never got 2 in a row. I don't know.
I think the first one is a week, and then the second one is like 90 days or 30 days or something. 2 weeks maybe.
Yeah, it's 90 days is what my last strike was, and it was just about up. And then the next day I got one, and that's when I got pissed and did what I did.
Yeah, he might be on a 90-day deal. We'll see if he posts any shorts.
Yeah.
God, I'll tell you, this fucking YouTube, they suck because they let the shit go on and on and on.
Yeah, that's what they do. They let the ones get away with it, and others they don't.
Well, they go after the people that are monetized. So
yeah,
the people that aren't monetized, that's why they do some of the shit they do.
Yeah.
Look at what's his name, Salty's buddy there, Ranger. He used to play music, and until he probably took him down.
Yeah,
I guess he's been popping back in and out, but yeah, Bob, wait till you see the inside of Lance's place. It's hard to believe that 2 adults and 2 children lived in that. It was filthy.
Well, I took a peek and I see Watcher Crazy's video. Sancho's there, Robbie's there. They got them all.
Yeah, and they still had less. They never got above 65 people. I just think it's, there's a level of the Angel Gotti people that aren't really following that anymore. But tonight was a real eye opener. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure they'll just ignore it, but I don't know how that lady comes back from, Charlie sending love. I mean, she looks like a fucking idiot. I mean, they both, and it would be one thing if she was just a dirtbag and everybody knew it, but she comes off like she's some church lady and this mother and a nurse and a caregiver and a miracle worker and all that shit. And she's nothing but a fucking. She's with a guy who's obviously gay, whose family didn't want him around. If you read the messages that we read that were with the pictures where he's communicating with the other guys, his family didn't accept who he was. They basically gave him a place to get the fuck out of there, almost like a Dylan Rounds deal. Yeah. He gets out of there, and then, he has this lifestyle with her, and she's just lucky to have a roof over her head or floors. And she basically, her family's now got somewhere to live and everything else. And then she fucks him in the ass and wants him to have black eyes.
He's a rump ranger.
I was watching Twin Mama last night, and she was talking about me. She said, I guess I got to call his chief again. My fucking chief has been gone for 25 fucking years.
Wait, who's going to call your chief?
Twin Mama, because I called the Child Protective Services.
Yeah, listen, we have an interview from a fucking war veteran, decorated military Vietnam War hero, Navy SEAL, that was her uncle that owns the house and sold it for $50,000 less than it's worth. I don't think he's lying.
I want to send that phone call to them if you'll let me do that.
You got to know, yeah, you got whatever you need, but you got to know where she's at. See, if she's on a reservation, good luck. Like Gage Chan and stuff. You know what I mean?
He changed his name.
What is it now?
Well, now he's using Riley Michael as his name.
Yeah, I bet she is.
And it took me a while to find him. I just happened to come across it, I guess, by fucking accident. But that's what he's using. But this is fucking really disgusting, this picture.
Oh, I'm sure they're watching my channel from their end.
Oh, Bob, this is the tamest picture that there is. Let me show you another one.
Oh, my God.
About that? You like that?
Look at that fucking shit. That,
Wait till you see one where he's got a butt plug in his asshole.
I should call the real estate agent tomorrow about Lance's.
What a pig.
Oh, believe me, we're not the only ones that have called him looking for Lance. What's weird is he went like this. You'll hear the call when you watch XNN, but he goes like this. He goes, Lance was just out here cleaning it up. I go, Lance? He goes, yeah, what are you playing detective? You trying to look for him? It was like his voice sounded familiar. That's why I wanted to know from Ty Corbin if Ty Corbin or Gay Steve knew who that was.
That could be too Dunky Dick. I'm not sure, but she said my chief. And I'm sure she's calling the local police department again here in town. I don't give a fuck who she calls. I kicked myself in the ass for not doing it last year when she was living in that fucking pig pen.
Yeah.
And then Snooks used to say, yeah, I was at Twin Mama's today for lunch. And she probably felt right at home. She probably thought she was in her son's house when she was in Twin Mama's. Fucking pigs.
No, man, that old guy was cleaning up all the shit off the floor with a garden hose.
I heard what that old guy said. And that's why, she should have them two young kids. She should not have them kids.
Yeah, those kids would have been out of that house quicker than a fly on shit.
Somebody was fucking with Twin Mama because they kept buying her viewers last night.
I think they do that to protect them because she's got like 28 people in there. Donkey Dick, you're right. Just observing has all but disappeared. See, when that happens, these people either have life crises like Crystal Ann, or they are life crises, or they are what is that called? In trouble. Salty Pancakes has disappeared too. I've heard rumors that he was arrested again.
He was on Rumble a couple of weeks ago.
Was he? Yeah, he might have gotten in trouble. And about what? What was he covering?
Well, I don't know. He had a thing here on YouTube to come to his Rumble site tonight that they were, I don't know what the hell they were going to talk about, but I didn't go. I could give a shit less. But this is discussing this picture. I agree with Rainbow Melon said, change the picture. I mean, like I say, that should be sent to Child Protective Services. And all you people that think it's wrong that I do that, that's what I did for a living.
Well, it's not like it's unwarranted. You know what I mean? I mean, there's definitely something going on there. And we didn't play it tonight. We'll do it next week. We have the interview with the people that live next to her when she was living with the guy who died. Basically, the kid who cut her grass says after the guy died, she let the grass get like chest high. And she never cut it. She's squatted in there for about 6-8 months. Her daughter was 10 at the time, and crazy shit. Hold on, give me a second.
All right.
God damn.
Yeah, those photographs were something else, man.
Like I say, just looking at the two that he put up, I mean, god damn. I mean,
Yeah.
Well, it's what makes the world go around, are people like that. And like you say, and Betty Hayward, which is not her real name, why is she picking on your 17-year-old son? I don't get this.
I don't know.
I mean, that pig, she's a pig. God.
I have no clue.
She's another one somebody needs to knock on their ass.
Yeah, well, if she came here, she'd be knocked. Stay away from my family. And these people, they're only what they are on behind the screen.
Yep, they're all tough. They're all tough behind the screen.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
They don't know.
The other thing, too, you missed tonight, Bob, and I don't believe it, but supposedly Watcher of Crazy canceled her ticket to go to Vegas.
No.
That's what she said. I still think something's up.
Yeah, because Confluence, I love it that she lost. I sent her a little message that she lost.
Have you been to her Facebook page? Has there been any updates over there? We couldn't find it the other day. We looked to see if she had any updates.
I couldn't find it either, but I left it on my community post to let her know she lost.
It's on it. Yeah, I think she's by the name Legal T now or whatever. But
yes, correct.
Yeah.
Fucking douchebags.
I mean, imagine the police department there in Coronado or whatever spent like 60 hours on that case.
Well, the impression I got from the cop that you talked to.
You heard the interview?
Yes, I think she moved, and that lady almost slipped and said where she moved to, because she repeated several times if she wants to start a new case, she'll have to report it to, where she's living. So right. that tells me she's not there and wherever the fuck she was at. We're talking closed but up hole. Well, like I said, God. Like you say, this is what makes the world go around.
Oh, well, that guy had a butt plug. Jim said he has a picture of a butt plug in his ass.
Oh, it's fucking filthy.
He is. He's filthy. So, he ought to have a hot dog stuck up his ass.
Jim's got a couple packages of them. He could probably give him one.
Yeah.
Jim should do a reenactment of the guy with the puppet.
Where's X tonight?
I don't know what he's got going on. He might just be tired. I don't know.
He was on Johnny's. And you told him he had to reverb kept echoing.
Say that again. What happened?
You said that he kept getting a feedback.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, I think he's on his cell phone. He got a nasty feedback, so he had to take off.
Yeah.
So did I also see that you posted that Steve and Marzi are still friends?
Yes. Yeah, Steve and Marzi are. Steve put out some sort of a thing, and they've been over on Angels, and yeah, Steve's got some sort of a connection with her now. Again, I think what happened is Steve probably got a hold of her and said, "Why did you say that about my HIV?" And she probably said, "I didn't." And then they started talking. She says it's because we kicked her off the OTT because she was at Angels. That's not what happened. What happened was we tried to get a hold of her for 3 or 4 days. She did not respond to us about the Steve thing. And then she went over on Angels and was hanging out over there and calling her and up on her panel and in her chat, but didn't talk to us. So fuck that.
Unreal.
No, she hasn't talked to anybody since.
Not to us.
No. Never said a word.
Well, between all of us, I don't trust Watcher Crazy. She can say what she wants. That she canceled her ticket. She might be trying to throw people off that she's not.
Yeah,
going.
I mean, she's not showing anything. If she even had one, I think it's a big ruse. And listen, it doesn't change our deal at all.
Damn.
And who's having the show right now?
I don't know.
Oh. I thought that lady was having a show.
No, it looks like you're the only one that's on of the ones that I have.
Yeah, I'm the only guy on, right?
Yeah. Right now, you're the only one that's on.
I thought I was up against that other lady that had what's her name, Charlie, whatever her name, in her chat or whatever on her panel.
Oh, Charlie? No, she's not on.
Charlie with Love, is that
She goes on in front of about 8 people every weekday.
Oh shit. Yeah, because it's growing. I got 64, so that's pretty good. It's going up. That's how I know they must be watching.
Oh, they all watch. They all watch.
Yeah, they're probably trying to get some information out, and they could get all they want out.
You know, they don't realize when they do their live and they sit and talk about your show, and then they complain that you're watching them. I mean, shut the fuck up, Betty. She watched Betty, and they fucking record everybody's fucking videos. Everybody. I don't know why the fuck they do that. Yeah, Watch just went off.
Yeah.
Well, Bob, she never. I mean, her chant. I mean, I can't believe how few people she had. You know what I mean? And Fumble Nuts is probably looking for a way out. I mean, he has been beaten to a pulp the last 3 months. I mean, shit. I mean, and that's just the shit we know about. What about the shit we don't know about? You know, I mean, these people. You know, it's just lunacy. It's incredible how disgusting these people are. I mean, I've not seen anything sicker than this fucking guy here. This guy that Charlie's sending love. And I mean, as if it wasn't bad enough that, and by the way, you know who else disappeared after she got her ass kicked? Kaylee.
I think she yes, I agree. My God, I look at that picture of her every once in a while, and then
Look at this.
Let's wish Watcher.
Oh yeah, today is Watcher of Crazy's birthday, and I heard what she got for her birthday, and I thought that was a good gift. Her mom told her she didn't have to pay rent this month.
What is FJT, by the way?
I think that's your fuck JT, yeah. But yeah, Watcher Crazy's mom put it in an envelope. She does not need to pay her mom rent this month. Thank you.
Oh, that's probably how she was going to Vegas using that money.
Yeah.
God damn.
They're off.
Somebody banned them. That was good.
I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're
Yeah, well,
watching, and they've got. I mean, Fumble Nuts was dismantled. Fumble Nuts' mom was dismantled. Watcher of Crazy was dismantled with the whole thing. I mean, there's been so many of every Friday, and it's not like it's just us. We're showing it to you. You know, I mean, whether it is, I mean, it's disgusting. I'll tell you who else disappeared too is Homegrown Cowboy.
Well, after the other night when he was in Watcher Crazies, nobody would talk to him. I guess he took the hint and left. I mean, a couple of the people, was talking to him, but everybody on the panel ignored him like he wasn't even in the chat room.
yeah.
Well, I like the guy. I think he's all right. So what? He's got a drinking problem. We all have our own fucking problems.
Yeah, he got scared by them. They really intimidated the shit out of him.
Johnny Yarborough.
Hey, Johnny. What's up?
Johnny's over here now.
I got to laugh. $50,000 for that fucking Conair box.
Yeah, you should have seen the write-up. Mr. X did a pretty good job on it. And I'm trying to think who sent it. Oh, Sugar Plum was the one that found it.
No shit, Sugar Plum. She finds rat shit in the dishes. Now she found this rat hole.
I'll tell you who else went missing was Ron Tello.
He was over there with them the other night.
Oh, was he? Okay.
Yeah, he shows up every once in a while. That fucking idiot. But I'm surprised. Weezer, nothing. I haven't heard from Weezer.
No, she's still on the robocall. I messaged her and asked if she wanted off of it. She did not reply.
I know she's busy with all them goddamn.
Hey, Johnny, I dropped the link for you.
They threatened to go after his wife's job. They found his weak spot.
That's right, Skyhawk.
Well, look at the shit they did to me. I mean, sending fucking male prostitutes.
Is that really Rainbow Melon?
Yeah, I think it is. Oh, right there?
That's me.
Yeah.
I just got off work. I'm driving home. And, hey, Jim, do you remember that one time when you had that game and I was supposed to go to that game and Lips was there and all?
Yeah.
And then you blew a kiss at Watcher.
Yes, I do. I think she sent me like
remember
$30.
That,
she sent me a $30 cash app. Outside of the game, outside of the game, that's the most money I've ever made in a football game in my life. I sold those towels for over $1,400. I made about another $160 on the stream that we did. What else did I sell? I forget.
Pillowcases.
Well, no. This was just stuff from the football game only. The pillowcases didn't have it. This is just when I played that first football game at Battle Creek. And then you think of my game check and all that stuff. It was insane, the amount of money that game. I thought I was going to get that every week. But yeah, I did blow her a kiss. I want to say she sent some money to me, like $15 or something like that. I don't know, but yeah. But what'd you think of the goofy shit tonight, Rainbow?
It was disgusting. It's disgusting.
I mean, that's why they always want a black guy, Rainbow Melon. What's up with the black guy? Why has it got to be a black guy?
I think it's just all about what's being taught out here on TV and everything and what people just say. I think they actually believe the shit. I don't know. I don't understand it. I don't know. Maybe they just don't know who they are. I have no clue. And why do you think?
I don't know. I have no idea why a white guy with Charlie would only want a black guy. I don't know. I thought this might be more your wheelhouse.
I don't know anybody like that. Nor would I date a guy that puts a dress on or a beard.
No, listen.
put a dress
putting
on.
the dress on. I've seen all the, and I guess I'm being told now that the whole Reddit page is gone, which really proves it's them. From what I understand, I mean, from what I saw, and I've got it recorded. That dress is the least of that guy's problems. I mean, there was one where he was laying on the ground in the bathroom, and his asshole spread. You could see down his asshole. You could see virtually his stomach.
That's
Filthy.
Gross. You looked at all those pictures, Jim?
I probably
should have prayed afterwards.
I'm telling you what, it got to the point where I was like, how much more? How much more? How much more?
Is this guy
You had to report it, so I guess you had to look at it. But damn, I hope you prayed afterwards. I would have been praying.
Does this guy have a job?
I don't think so.
I'd send him to his job pictures.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, we put the link out there. We didn't want to get some porn revenge thing, and we did not.
I mean, after the shit that people did to me, hell, that's why I had no problem contacting CPS.
He thinks he's a photographer.
She probably took his picture.
Oh, yeah, she's probably involved.
Why can't they keep that to themselves? I don't understand all that.
Well, I mean, it wasn't like they put it. What happened was they put the crazy thing is, let me tell you, I mean, you know how it got found out, right?
No.
So a person in their community went to send Charlie Sending Love a Cash App. She wanted to send her Cash App, but couldn't find her Cash App. So she put a phone number in that she had of Charlie Sending Love. How she had a phone number, I don't know. So she put the phone number in, and 2 Cash Apps, I guess, showed up. I've got the email. It doesn't make sense. And one was the guy dressed as a girl.
Yeah.
And the other one was Charlie. So she took that name and started Googling it, and it came up to that Reddit page. And she's like, I'm done with these people.
That's how I found out who Miss T was, from her Cash App.
Yeah.
She had a real name on there.
Yep.
I wonder if it's easier with iPhone. Yeah.
I just remember when Bob said something about her going against her ex-husband for custody, and she fucking exploded.
Hey, that's full public record.
Yeah. Oh, was she mad, man? Woo, that was hilarious.
Yep.
Boy.
Yeah.
I don't know how anybody can show themselves after that. I would run and hide. I couldn't be on the
She was on Watcher of Crazy's panel all night as it was happening in real time.
Yeah.
That's just strange.
And you know what? That's the tip of the iceberg. That kid she has that's handicapped is handicapped because it's the father. It's her dad that's the kid. That's what the neighbors said. The kid never went to school. These people were living in squalor. It's just disgusting.
I wonder if they're related to the Whittakers.
They're disgusting. They're disgusting.
I just saw a video. There was a bunch of people. I guess one of them died, Whittakers or Whitakers, and all the neighbors cleaned the house and everything.
Really?
Yeah, there's a YouTube video on it.
Huh.
Yeah, the one brother, the one uncle, whatever, died, and that other guy collected all that money for them, too. That's all them people here in West Virginia fucking each other. I wouldn't even doubt it if that didn't go on in BJ's fucking family.
Yeah, there's some weird shit there, too. Boy, did she fucking disappear, man.
I mean, that one show they did cooking steaks, her brother naked there with just an apron on, and she was flashing her boobs that day. I mean, what the fuck is wrong with you people?
And the little kids are running around.
Yeah, yeah.
Like little Mexicans?
No.
They were normal kids.
Oh, okay.
Well, Bob, that just because they're Mexican doesn't mean they're not normal.
Well, I know. I didn't mean it.
Bob.
Can I ask you something, Jim? On that Reddit page, were they asking for money?
There was one comment there, and I have it all. I did a video and went through about 5 months of it. There was one where he said something about his Cash App. So he had the girl's his picture of him as a woman obviously on that Cash App. So yes, I think he was selling pictures. Yes, and that's why there would be 2 Cash Apps. She had one, and what did the guy here in this picture? What was he going by? What was his name? J Love or something?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was salty.
Yeah. So so there was a couple of comments on there about you don't even have to send me a Cash App this time or something like that. So yes, there was a level of some sort of money.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is gross.
Why can't they do that on the site where they make money? I don't understand why people just freely just spread themselves like that.
You know what? I don't think he ever figured anybody would catch it. Obviously and then we wouldn't have been able to prove it was him if it wasn't that got him caught. It was the fact that he took a picture depicting his weight loss journey. He was up over almost 400 pounds. He's down to 198 pounds.
It's Jayla Snow?
Jayla Snow, there you go. And he took a picture in front of the same bathtub and window as he did in those porn pictures. That's the only thing we had to reference it by. And then it was all downhill from there.
So he was on a weight loss journey, and then he just
so he has
lost a lot of weight.
He has 2 regular Facebooks. He has a Facebook for photography and his personal Facebook page. We knew his personal Facebook page from finding out who she was a while ago. And we went to his personal Facebook page and said, what do you think the odds are that he took pictures in the bathroom? And there was a picture of him. And the picture of him was in the bathroom. And it says, I've lost 100 or 205 pounds. I feel better than I ever have. And that's what gave him the confidence to get on that website. So he started his weight loss journey probably about 2 years ago.
Wow. Okay. I just don't get it. Like, to me, if you're going to do that sex stuff, that kind of stuff, why don't you get paid for it? I don't understand all that free shit. I just don't. I just think it's disgusting. That's just my view. I don't get it.
It's disgusting.
And people just do things for free, I guess. They just don't care
about not being wrapped too tight.
And the internet's forever, too. It doesn't matter if they erase it. It's still on there somewhere.
Somebody has it. I hear you say that this guy was on one of those chatterbait places?
No, it was on Reddit. It wasn't on it. It wasn't like when Betty caught Johnny. It wasn't on a Match.com paid site. The dumb fuck had it on Reddit. I didn't even know Reddit allowed you.
Me either.
News.
I don't go to any of those places, so I have no clue.
Everybody's been to Reddit, but not to pick up, guys looking for black dong.
Hey, Jim, there's some on you on there, too.
Oh, yeah, there's a bunch of Reddit pages on me.
There was one that, what's her name? Gina did on me. I know that.
Oh, you're on there too, Bob?
Oh, yeah. Gina from Minnesota did one on me.
What's on there about you?
Just how nasty I am, I guess. I didn't pay much.
Who has that kind of time? Why is Gina doing that?
She's a fucking drunk.
Is she still around? I get messages every once in a while, notification that she goes live on Rumble, and there's like 2 people there.
Yeah, she's a weird woman.
Did she ever do that picture, Jim, that you have? You asked her to do a picture of Miss Gotti. Remember that?
Yeah, she did the one, and she made her look handicapped. That was all I needed. I did have a weird guy. I meant to tell you this, Rainbow Mountain, call me about a week ago about you.
What?
Said he was a police officer and that you would know who he was, and he helped you, and he wanted your number.
Bullshit.
He said something about a hotel. I said, I don't know who you're. I don't know what you're talking.
Bullshit.
I mean, I don't know what that
Stop
means.
playing around, Jim. No, that's some bullshit.
That is funny.
You'll never see me on Reddit. I can tell you that with my nudes. That shit won't happen.
Could you tell us what site you are on?
I asked him if he dated you or something, and he said no. You guys were just friends, and he helped you out years ago, and he was having trouble getting in touch with you.
Okay, well, give him my number then. I'd like to see this.
I told him you passed away.
Well,
Who the heck is JD Jenny?
She was a nice lady. She's the one.
Skyhawk 78 is asking.
She went to jail because she didn't send her kid to school.
Are you serious?
He was a hot little piece of ass.
Yeah. She used to call me, and I haven't heard from her in years.
She used to call you? Whoa.
Yeah, a long time ago, yeah.
Rainbow Melon's gone.
She ran out of gas.
Probably lost her.
Bob, what would you two talk about?
This is when I first started my channel, and everybody used to. I had so many people call me. Fucking Buster called me, Junkstein called me, all those
Buster,
people.
I think JD Jenny. I don't know. I think I remember in her criminal history she had some prostitution charges.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
100%. It was like solicitation or some shit.
Soliciting sex?
Yeah.
Oh man.
She sent me a beautiful fucking wool blanket, a Swiss Army wool. I mean, this thing's like $175.
You were supposed to hang out on the wall, and you never did.
Yeah, and then she just went nuts. Oh, that thing is gorgeous.
That lady Crimson used to call me.
Was she from another country?
Yeah, I think she's in Canada, maybe.
Well, she was a big financial contributor.
There was a lot of nice people.
That guy's probably in Craigslist too, soliciting himself out. If he's doing it on Reddit, he's probably doing it on Craigslist.
The guy, Tony Adobe, he was a nice guy too, black guy.
Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah. Smile now, cry later. She's a nice lady.
Oh, yeah. I've seen her before.
Yeah. Roddy Parade. She called me.
Yes, I see her too.
Oh my God. I used to get all the time text messages and emails from people.
Yeah.
No more.
But you don't want those fuckers calling you all hours of the night.
No.
I think a lot of those people were just. How about Equalizer? Did he ever contact you?
Equalizer. That's the guy with the tow guy, right?
He was a private investigator. He had transmission business.
Yeah. One time I needed help with my computer. I asked Betty Hayward, and she called him, and then he called me and helped me with my problem.
Huh.
I mean, that goddamn wig that she wears too. I mean, that thing is so disgusting.
Is it a wig at this point, or is it just greasy hair?
I don't know, but I'll tell you, it's horrible. She keeps moving it out of her face. You know, do something with it. Put a fucking bobby pin in it.
And she keeps saying that I'm talking about blemishes. I'm not just talking about blemishes. I'm talking about, meth pox or whatever they call it.
Meth pox. People get them, yeah. They lose a lot of weight. They get sick, lose teeth.
And her neighbor told me the other day her parents did not leave this year. Her parents are still home. They did not go to Maine this year because they're so worried about her sneaking in fucking air. And I think Eric Foss is down there because of that. I really believe Eric Foss was going to go see her.
I don't know.
I heard him the other night bragging, this is the cleanest he's ever been in his life, is right now.
That's good to hear.
Hard to believe.
I was just going to say, once a junkie, you're always a junkie.
Yeah, I mean, he wakes up high.
I don't know. But all of them had something to say.
Bob, did you see that the South Point has a $7.99 steak and egg breakfast?
Yeah, boy, they're claiming Vegas is hurting for tourism.
It's got to be because they're like you said, they're getting rid of the parking fees. They're getting all that COVID shit that they added on.
Yep, they got a lot of them got rid of it.
Resort fees are gone. Parking is gone for a lot of them. I saw one place had a giant prime rib dinner for $8.99, and then there was another one for $7.99 over at the South Point. That steak and eggs. I looked at it the other day.
Their food at the South Point was great. So I like going there.
Every time I've gone there, Bob, the line has been so long I couldn't get to the buffet.
Yeah, well, see, Jim, I had the cart, the electric cart, and
so you go right in.
Yeah, I used to go right the fuck in front of everybody, and that was the good part about doing that too. And then when I knocked a couple of people over, I loved that.
Hey, Skyhawk 78, whose mom has all kind of medical issues?
I live in Maine. I wonder how far away they are. I love Maine.
I've never been up there, but boy, is that a big state.
My mother was born up there, and my grandmother, and when we were little, we used to go up there a lot.
Really?
Yeah. Bangor. Yep.
Bangor, that's not on the coast, is it?
No. Nope.
Skyhawk, you think Betty Hayward, she said her mom has medical issues? Betty's mom has medical issues? Is that why she's saying they didn't leave this year?
In the Bangor, they got that giant wood statue of what the hell do you call them?
Paul Bunyan?
Yeah, that's it. Yep, Jim's gone.
Uh-oh. That's all right.
Who's talking in the background? Is that Junior?
Yeah, he's mad. He's mad about a game that he's building. So he talks to the game and then he gets upset. He's not really talking to the game. He's talking at the creation of it. I guess he's trying to create characters, and he has a hard time with sometimes some of the graphics, I think.
Okay.
But that's all right.
Guys, you got 2:30 in the morning. You got 80 people watching.
Yeah, it's still good. You know, I enjoy doing it, and I felt good. I got a lot out, you know, talking about these people and thinking they're going to stop me from doing what I like to do.
Well, like I say, that was my problem. I stuck with it, and they all wanted me to throw the Terry brothers out the door.
Yeah.
You don't pick my fucking friends. I pick my friends.
Right, exactly.
But they
Yeah.
got me. They got me in the end. So they won the war, or they won the battle. I lost the war. I don't know how that saying goes, but
I don't know. I don't think so. I think you could still do something.
oh, I could. But there's a part of me that if I do start up a new channel, that they'll be fucking striking it every day, call me a band creator, and I don't need this fucking bullshit. I enjoy sitting here in the fucking bushes and watching what people have to say about everything.
What would they do if you got your channel back? They would give you back all your followers, your subscribers.
I would hope so. I mean, I had a lot of stuff on there,
Yeah.
but what do oh well, life goes on. I told them it's not the end of the fucking world. I really
Yeah.
I care, but I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
But it's all right.
Well, I'm trying to get my channel up, to get it monetized, but it's
Took
not an
me
easy task.
no, it took me a while. Guys, I first started, I think I had 10 people, and once
Yeah.
Jim came over, I grew, and I was following. We were doing Dylan, as much as I could do, and
Yeah.
it grows, but it takes time.
Yeah, but you were successful with doing Dylan rounds, right?
Yeah, I had a great following.
Yeah.
I
That
had a
was
lot
the
of,
thing.
I had a lot of people.
And did you know Dylan rounds?
No, I
Okay.
knew nothing. One day when I was sitting here, and I decided to go on YouTube, and
Yeah.
I was looking at the different shows, and I saw this title, "Young 19-year-old farmer murdered," or
Yeah.
some shit, and that's how I got involved in it.
Oh, okay. I mean, I think it's interesting that you did, that you
See
got
what
involved.
I'm reading what Donkey Dick said. I'll tell you what, Bob. Even your community page still irks them. They haven't got that down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to say what I feel, but I'm
Yeah.
doing my community page a little bit different. I'm not actually using their names.
Yeah.
I'll use the state that they live in,
Right.
because now they can't say I'm doxing them, especially
Okay.
that big ass cow out there in Texas. Everybody knows what I'm talking about.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know who, but I'm sure they do.
Wow,
That's all right.
it's she was online tonight. She had a big show.
Yeah. It's a good show.
Fuck them all.
Jim Jim had a really great show, man. The Crab Legs Friday was really good. Glad
Yeah.
I didn't miss it.
What I'm going to do, Mark, is I think I'm going to drop down. I got a couple shows I want to watch. I want to watch Jim's and X's. So I'll drop
Yeah,
down.
you're gonna like it. All
Yeah.
right.
Thanks for letting me up. Good night, folks out there in the chat.
All
And
right.
I'll talk to you.
All right, Bob. Thanks for coming on. Appreciate it. There you go, folks. How you doing? So that's it, folks. I'm gonna call it a night. Bob called it a night. Jim called it a night. And I'm gonna call it a night. Good night, everyone. And thanks for coming in. And we'll talk soon. And we'll see you tomorrow. I'll be on at 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. For my show. And Christine's going to be doing a show at 6. I'll be on at 9. Thank you very much, and have a good night. Be safe.